Alrighty, welcome back to the bar. Tonight, we are talking a lot of things, fellas. Predictions, recaps, goal of the year, mark of the year, our individual best bets tonight, boys. Our finalised tallies are completed, so we're going to offer them up, as well as, of course, as always, our bar's best bet as a collective and our bar's best multi as a collective, based off all of our stats and figures across a whole year's worth of work, boys. So, welcome, Nev, Tybo. How are we?
Oh, good, mate. I was wondering when you're going to welcome us.
Just
was it going to be today or later?
Prolong it a bit tonight, I
Yeah,
reckon.
you do love the sound of your own voice.
Mate, you
You
sweat
nearly
a bit.
ran out of voice there, Chad. So much thanks for having us, buds. At the bar, got a bit of a video going on at the moment, practicing for our live stream.
Going to see how we go.
Coming up. So, yeah,
Absolutely.
tune in for that. When is it?
19th. Sunday, Nev? Sunday the 19th?
Sunday the 19th of September. So, yeah.
We should find out what time it is so we avoid last year's
We
kerfuffle.
shouldn't have that problem this year because last year it was later because of daylight savings, I believe.
It's in WA,
That's
though.
what got us.
It's in WA this year.
Shit.
We're in danger.
Again.
Oh,
We'll look
shit.
ahead. We'll look great.
Yeah, we
great
will.
thought, Nev.
Yeah.
That was me. That was Tybo.
All right. Before we rip into a few of our bets and all those sorts of things, boys. Cheers. Anyway, first filmed one for the year.
Cheers, boys.
Time to crack on, fellas.
Didn't
Now,
want to fall one, buds.
well, I'm not going to scull it, mate. And for those that aren't aware, I've actually been pretty bloody crooked this. You right, Nev? Nev's not fucking crook, is he?
He's thirsty, mate.
Fair dinkum. I've been pretty crook this week, Nev. Hence the croaky voice. So I
You're always
apologise.
crook.
Apologise for the croaky voice tonight, guys. But not much I can do about it. I wanted a couple of soothers when I arrived, and the boys bought me a schooner. So
It's the best soother, mate.
that's how we go. First thing, boys. Footy finals are underway. What do we think of the first round of footy finals?
Surprising, I think, is probably the easiest thing for me to say. Two quite big losses to teams that I didn't think would lose by that sort of amount. So, and then we had a real close one with GWS somehow hanging on. Going to struggle to do that this week without Toby Green.
Flog act. Agree?
Oh, yeah. Can't touch an umpy.
Nah.
No, you're not even allowed to hug him, mate. So,
Foolish, Ty.
It's
What, are
stupid.
you throwing a bit of sympathy his
Mate,
way?
look, Toby gets a bad rap.
Oh,
that-
add another 10% to the Toby tax, I say. He's an idiot doing that.
He is. No,
mate,
it's
you've seen how
100%
many times
stupid,
he's
isn't it?
been done now. It's not Toby Tax.
Did you guys see that
They
the
can
team that
say-
they put up? So all of the fines, all the appearances that he's had,
Oh, yeah.
they put a team up of
the players
that he's got
done it
those.
to.
He's been
against.
charged.
His
He's been
victims.
charged
It's a
enough.
bloody good team. Tell you what.
He's been charged enough to literally put a whole team with reserves.
He just needs to knock out Max Gawn or something to get a decent ruckman in that side and then to beat nearly anyone. I reckon.
Lions could have done with that on the weekend, but anyway. Yeah, boys. Lions, Nev, was it just a matter of circumstances more than anything?
Oh,
little
mate,
bit
we were
with-
completely outplayed. Simple as
Key
that.
player went down as well,
Mate,
though, but not
Dan
enough, not enough excuse.
Dan McStay copping knee to the face and almost on his deathbed.
Yeah.
That hurt us.
But they were still better, weren't they?
They were, mate.
Probably.
I don't think we're ever in the game, to be honest. So,
Little harsh, yeah.
back to the drawing board, mate. We've got who we got this week. Not Port.
Dogs.
Doggies.
Dogs. Yeah, and the umps love the dogs
Nah,
too.
we're
So
sweet
that
there.
worries
That's
me.
a sweet matchup
Sounds
for
like
us.
straight sets to me, fellas.
We're laughing. You'd be more
Girls
about
are
straight
cooked.
sets, wouldn't you, Tybo? Cats?
We did lose to GWS. We have lost them a few times,
If
actually.
you go out to Port and then GWS in straight sets, holy fuck! I'm gonna let you know about it.
Look, the boys are fine. They were pathetic on the
Don't
weekend.
make me cough.
I don't know how they couldn't see Alir down in the back line there, but they fucking kicked it to him non-stop. I
It's
tell you
so
what.
good.
He must have had a Cats jersey on.
Yeah,
Mate.
you would have thought so. All right, fellas, time to get past a few other moments here. Now, goal of the year, mark of the year have popped up on the AFL website. Only 3 to choose from in each category. Which one's your favourite, boys? Let's go goal of the year first.
I've got to go
Who
with.
gets your vote?
I've got to go with the young Docker, mate, Caleb Sarong, round 22.
Yep.
Right hand pocket. Think he's in a contest. He's got the head bandage too. Can't see properly. He had a head knock. Gets the ball, gets knocked over, and then literally gets up, and then not even off a step, snaps it, banana straight through. Unbelievable. Got to give it to the young Docker.
So, for those that aren't aware, have a look at it. Check it out on the website. But You got Cozzy Pickett working his way through traffic, a bit of magic over the shoulder, but more or less fairly in front of goals for me.
Straightforward.
Bont just cannot slow his momentum. Full pelt towards the left-hand pocket and bends it off his left.
Great goal, but just a
Unbelievable
typical
goal.
snap.
And then Sarong with the second effort off half a step to balance and kick.
Tightest angle of the lot, too.
I'm with you. He got my vote. Tybo?
Yeah, fellas.
Elsewhere,
Look,
or-
I said before, I was going to play these videos, and you guys were like, no, it'll take too long. People don't want to watch that shit. But with the shit you guys just rabbled on, we could have watched it twice over, I reckon. Caleb Sarong, he shits it in. The other two are shit. Sarong was a gun.
Thanks for talking for another 10 minutes on what we just discussed.
Oh, well, I've got to have a chance at some stage with you two fucking motor mouse going.
Righto.
Anyway.
It's all right. That's wrong. Let's hope he gets it on the night. Mark of the year. There's 3 there.
Yep.
Tim O'Brien going back with the flight.
This
and
is a
then
tougher one.
leaping sideways, getting elevation, and just coming down on his face, basically, which is what makes it probably look more spectacular.
Is that
than
your pick?
The height. I'll go through the 3 first,
Okay,
mate. I
okay.
reveal. And
He
then
picked it first, though.
Jack Rewalt going back with the flight as well. Probably more so front on, can
Yep.
cop anything. Leaps, gets a little bit of elevation as well with his knees, and then turns his body last minute to come down with it. Another cracker. A lot of bravery and courage in that one. And then the third one, of course, Shy Bolton.
Screamer.
Just absolute
Textbook.
Yeah, textbook hanger that you grew up watching as a kid and always wanted to see one again in your lifetime.
Earlier in the year, we had an argument. He didn't get he didn't get
No,
mark of the round, did he?
He didn't.
And we said, will he get nommed? And obviously they've gone, oh, we fucked up here.
Common
Well,
sense
we
prevails.
said Willie, and
Yeah,
you,
no,
you
I
said,
said,
nah,
no,
he can't.
no,
Nah, he
no.
can't. He's not. He didn't win the week. He can't win fucking year.
That's what you said. Nick.
Exact
Yes, I
words,
did.
same
Yes,
voice
I
and
did.
everything.
I did. But
So
obviously,
he's my pick.
The powers. Yeah, he's not my
Yeah.
pick.
He's
And
my
you know
pick.
what? So Tim O'Brien was my pick coming into tonight. But as a purist, after the way I just had to describe Shy Bolton's mark, I feel like I'm still leaning towards it because it is just the epitome of the specky for me. So bugger it. I'm gonna say I'm swinging
roll
around.
over.
Yeah, I'm going Shy
Yes.
Bolton.
Yeah, well,
It's just unbelievable what he did.
You're wrong.
Anyway, we'll find out.
Rewalt, mate. Rewalt.
But, okay, boys.
Yeah,
Oh,
good,
what?
Good
Yeah,
pick,
it doesn't
Nev.
give me
yeah.
a-
Sorry.
Well done. That's good.
He's
Nev.
a wanker,
Yeah.
isn't he?
He is.
Did
yeah.
Nev just talk for 10 minutes and not actually give us his pick?
Rewalt, mate.
It's usual,
Is
mate.
Rewalt your
Rewalt's
best
my
of
pick.
those 3?
Yeah, mate. If you have a look, that takes the most courage
was
out of all of them.
outstanding.
Yeah, but is anyone else tired of Mark of the Year just getting given for courage?
No.
I don't.
There is the most
don't get me
courageous
wrong,
player
Don't get me
award.
wrong. I 100% believe it's the most courageous player out of them all. But when I give my
It's still
vote,
spectacular, mate.
yeah, no. But that's the thing. It's not as spectacular. For me, it's not as spectacular. The mark itself is not as spectacular. He still takes it on his chest. He gets a bit of luck with elevation. He doesn't plan for it for the leap. Gets a bit of luck, takes a ride, but still takes it here. The courage and bravery is unbelievable. The mark itself is not what I would call mark.
Shea Bolton
the-
took it on the chest,
So-
uncontested.
Everyone gets luck. Everyone has luck with the rod because it depends if the player underneath is going to
Collapses
at the
or
same
whatever.
time.
But some
Jack-
plan to get that ride. Jack
Yeah.
was lucky to
Jack's
get it at
Jack's
all.
was it was a weird looking mark. Like
Yeah.
he took it, turned.
He shouldn't have
and
been
then
able.
got a
He
lift.
shouldn't have
It
been able
was-
to take that
yeah.
mark.
It was surprising. He's probably
Anyway.
second for me.
All right, we're going to find out on the night, but interesting thoughts, boys.
We can on it.
I'm up for enough cans this season.
Yeah, I know, because you're wrong on every one.
Okay, I'll tell you what I'm not wrong about so far, Nev. This will shut your mouth.
I need a beer.
Recap on our predictions
go.
for the year, boys. It's time to touch on our early predictions, week 1 of the podcast. So let's start with
And on that note,
let's start with who we selected to win the Brownlow medal.
Yep.
So I said Nat Fife.
Oof.
Have you got your leaderboards up, boys? Get your leaderboards up for us
I
for this
do.
round.
Our personal leaderboards.
Yep, personal leaderboards. So, now, we won't know the actual result until obviously Brownlow night, but between us here at the bar, how many votes did Nat Fife finish on, boys, for the season?
I have him in my top 33. He finished on 10 votes for me.
Well, that's good news. Ty, mate, how about yourself?
Oh, I'm in my top 31. He finished on 11 for me.
Ooh,
Wow.
you overvoted.
I've actually only got him on 7 votes.
I think you're just upset with him.
Maybe,
You're just like, nah,
so-
mate, you don't deserve
And
it.
I got him 54th.
Oh.
Anyway, your selection, Ty?
I had Christian Petraka.
Yep.
I thought after last year, he had an outstanding sort of breakout, and I thought he was going to take it to a new level. He did, but he just had Oliver there fucking stealing votes. So I had him on 30 votes to finish the season, which is still outstanding.
Yeah.
It's
I had him
actually
on
second place
27.5, so he's in 8th spot.
Yeah, and
for
I've got
me,
him.
so-
I got him on 9th. I've also got him a bit lower on 24. So
I mean, he's in with a sniff,
But-
but
now your selection, Nev.
yeah, we'll just continue on to the next question.
What was it, mate?
Paddy Cripps, mate.
So would you suggest you weren't right about that one?
Oh, no, I'm allowed to be wrong once or twice a year.
Cripps.
Cripps.
Okay.
Cripps.
He's not on the list.
Yeah.
Embarrassingly for me, I'll start. I have him on 9 votes, which is actually above 5 for me.
Good man.
Well, that's embarrassing.
Ty?
7 for me. I've got him way down the pack in
Yep.
54th spot.
Yeah, I've got him on 7 votes too, so he's sitting tied 48, so he's in my top 50.
Okay, excellent. So Ty gets the chocolates there.
He
I'll,
does.
I'll be the bottom feeder on that little grill.
Which was weird because I didn't think Fife would be the worst out of the 3, to be honest.
Yeah, well, am I overall?
Yeah, I had him
I'm
54th.
confident.
You only had him
yeah,
on
you
7.
suck.
Yeah, right.
You suck.
You suck.
Okay. All right. Your lay for the Brownlow medal.
Well, that's
Could not win it. So basically, the winner of this one between us is going to be who actually cannot win it. So I've said Matt Rowell.
Yeah.
You said
Now, Ty, you had a little thing about Matt Rowell. Do you want to share?
Matt Rowell.
Yeah. We're taking the easy way out.
Oh,
picking
yeah.
Matt Rowell.
Mate.
A
it's
rookie,
bit of
6
a cop-out.
games under his belt.
Hey,
Bards could have just said, Noah Anderson couldn't win the Brownlow, or he could have picked a rookie from this
Darcy
year.
Moore could win
Jamar Ugelhagen couldn't win the Brownlow
listen,
this
I'm
year.
going to stop you right there because you won't want me to replay a bit of the chat when this discussion occurred, where I named Matt Rowell and you both said he's a legitimate chance. So stop you in your tracks right there, and he was in the top 10 in the market to win the Brownlow medal at the time.
Still
when
a
I wrote him
cop-out.
off.
I'm not
He was
even
paying
nervous because Bards
$8
can't
to win a
operate a
Brownlow.
computer, let alone.
All right, Nev, who was your lay?
The bloke who's probably going to finish 4th in the Brownlow, so he's definitely not going to win it.
Bontempelli.
That's
So
Bontempelli.
he's still a chance.
No, he's not.
That's not good for you.
Not a
Ty, what was your
chance.
lay?
Cripps.
Paddy Cripps.
Yeah.
Unbelievable
No
scenes,
chance.
that. No chance as well.
I laid his pick.
However, he will get more votes in the Brownlow
And Matty Rowell.
than Matty Rowell.
So I win.
I'll take the chocolates there.
Yeah, I don't get last.
You will be the bottom feeder on that one, Nev.
Fuck
Yeah,
off.
you
Rowell
suck.
didn't get a vote.
You just said Bont will not win
yeah,
the Brownlow,
never
and he
mind.
can, you idiot.
No, he can't.
When Nev understands the rules of the game, we'll get along a lot better.
Bont will not win.
Um,
I'll do
all
a
right,
can
boys.
if he does.
Last one. Brownlow roughie. Mine was Clayton Oliver, paying $46 at the time. So he currently ties for the Brownlow medal for me. So I'm pretty happy about that. Ty, who was your roughie?
Yeah, mate. I had.
He's in the hunt too, isn't he?
Yeah.
Was it
well,
Dylan
I had Luke Parker for my roughie, and he was paying 66 or something.
Awesome.
But yeah, he's in the hunt for me. He's floating around that top 6.
Yeah, where you got Parks, Nev?
In the hunt for what? Top 10.
Top 10. Oh, top 10. Yeah.
Well, I've got him on 20.
350.
Got him on 22 votes.
Yep.
Nev, Parks.
Parker, I've got him sitting
Keep it
on
quick.
21.
All right, very good. And Nev, who's your roughie?
My roughie was Zach Merritt, mate. Yeah,
All
so another one sitting around that 10th, 11th spot. I've got him sitting on 23 votes.
He's above Parks for you?
Yes, he is.
I've got him one below Parks. Where is he for you, Ty? Deciding?
He's 21 votes. He's well below Parker.
So I'll get the chockies there with Oliver.
We'll see
for
where
the
they
roughie.
finish, eh?
And
Parker
Neville
will be
sucks.
second, and you will be the bottom feeder again, Nev.
We'll see.
Sudden turn of events there, my friend.
We will see. Can if Merritt beats Parker.
Okay, what other predictions do we make for the year, boys?
Rising Star.
Rising Star.
So Rising Star, we all had a bit of a crack there. I had to go at Tom Green. That was the early prediction.
Probably the hardest
We
market
ebbed and
to
flowed
pick all
throughout
year,
the
I
year,
reckon.
but we got to stick with what we said. I said Green. He was up there with favouritism, but didn't get it, unfortunately.
Yeah, we both had Rowell.
I said Jackson at one stage.
You both had Rowell.
We both had
No, we
Rowell.
both had Rowell from the start, mate, yeah.
Yep.
And he was just unlucky at the start of the year. He did his knee.
Hopeless.
Like it doesn't mean shit, but
Hasn't been any good since he came back.
a couple
mate,
of minutes into the game. So
Yeah.
outstanding though for Jackson. He had a really good finish of the year.
For a tall
last 4
slap
games.
ruckman
so
slash key forward.
Kudos
to
to
win
him.
Rising Star.
I'm disappointed that Goulden didn't He got fifth in nearly
Is
every person's votes.
Like, I think we probably all saw the writing on the wall. Jackson was going to win it towards the end.
Yeah.
And his last few games showed it. His
They
last
were
game was
very
pretty
good.
poor, but the
Yeah.
ones before that were good.
He had a month of really
But-
good footy.
Was it a landslide that was far greater than what deserved to be?
Possibly, but I think out of the top 5, I think he was the only bloke that didn't get dropped all season.
Yeah. I reckon the coaches, 100% now, I reckon the coaches of some of these other guys in their teams probably killed their chances of the rising star.
For sure, mate, because we know that rookies generally get a rest at some stage, and the only time they could rest Jackson, they couldn't because Gawn was a bit off. Like, I think Gawn had a bit of an issue with the knee at one stage. Didn't really go off, but he sort of went forward, and Jackson played in the
I
ruck
think
there.
you're pretty harsh on Goulden there. He didn't get dropped. He was
No,
He
he
was
was
same
injured.
thing. He missed
But
games.
nonetheless,
and
he missed
then
games.
he missed an extra 3 games or so because they wanted to keep him back.
But the likes
Exactly.
of James Jordan in the same side as Jackson, who was going really well, put his best foot forward,
got dropped, got
dropped
rested
for
a
4
couple
to
of
5
times,
games.
yeah.
It
So-
ruined him. So
I'd like to go back. I might do some research for next year and just see previous winners, how many games they actually played this season. I'd really like to do that because that might give you a bit of an inclination.
in the
Shit,
future,
it goes on.
go with the
Consistency,
stronger
not
bodies
yeah,
too that are
possibly,
going to
yeah.
play all year.
Older blokes who, something like that. So, we'll see what happens. Well, not older blokes.
Well, there's
'cause they're gonna
plenty
be
we saw
under
throughout
age,
the year.
but
There's plenty of value in the market. It was changing every week. We
That
had
was the hardest market
a
all year.
different leader.
Every time we spoke
week
about
in
it.
week out,
Yeah.
it was bloody bullshit.
And the last early prediction we went, of course, we have a crack at the Coleman early days. We all said Joe Danaher, all three of us. Credit to us in a way. He's the only bloke that kicked a goal in every single fixture
Of the
game
home and
for
away
the whole
season. Yeah.
but just didn't kick the bags. Probably destroyed his hopes towards the end as well when Hipwood went down, because then he gets the key defender all the time. But we did mention early on in the pod, I think about 4 or 5 weeks in, that we all thought Harry Mackay.
You were big on him too.
Yeah,
you were
I was
you were
pretty
the real
heavy on
driver
him.
on that. Yeah.
About $13, $15, and we've actually had a few people write into us saying they got Harry Mackay and a few multis at that price, which is good to hear.
Laughing.
Good to hear. But he certainly wasn't our early prediction. A bit later on in the show, we're going to recap our actual bars best multis locks for top 10, top 20, and the teams though, because they're the stuff that we really concentrate on. They're the stuff we get off our tallies as the year goes on.
And they're the ones looking very
And
nice.
we
right
will
now.
let you know what they've come into, okay? They were just our fun predictions. And look, Oliver's still there, so I'm pretty happy. And Track's thereabouts as well. So
Cripper could
but-
make a run.
it's time to move on, boys. Jeez, you'd be praying, Nev. Now, before we get into our main bets, our bars bets and our individual bets, I just want to cover a couple of markets off that are new markets on the scene that people just might have an interest in. So just to offer up where we have certain people sitting anyway. So first things first, let's just run through our teams and the leader for every single team as a bar, Tybo. If you can get it up, just our bars. So our combined tallies here of every single team's current leader. We're just going to whiz through all of them. So if you've got a pen and a pad and you're interested in knowing who is leading for every club,
Or if you have a computer, if you're not technically challenged, like Buds.
Computer.
I need to stop saying pen and pad, don't I?
You do. All right, so
No
here we
one
go.
has pen and pads at home anymore, mate.
Come on,
They
mate.
don't. Here we go.
I've got
We've
several
got
if I want a loan.
Adelaide first. Rory Laird is obviously a leader. Most of the markets don't have him in. So second best we have is Ben Keys. Brisbane Lions.
Clear?
We have. He's clear, mate.
Okay.
It doesn't matter because he's winning for us.
Yeah, just
so that's the main
like
thing.
you said, mate.
So,
Any of those markets you think there's someone missing, just give us the next best.
That's it. So Zorko is leading for the Lions for the bar. Sorry, it's a draw between Zorko and Lions at the Lions. So get around that. Sam Walsh is leading at Carlton, but he's out. So we've got Cripper in second place there and very clear. Taylor Adams takes out Collingwood's most votes. We've got Darcy Parish just in front of Zach Merritt at Essendon. Freo, we have David Mundy, a couple of votes clear of Brayshaw. Geelong is Cameron Guthrie. Gold Coast, we have Touk Miller, and then closely followed by Anderson and
Because Took's not
Greenwood.
available, is he?
No, Took's
No.
out. So Anderson and Greenwood are very close together. GWS, we have Josh Kelly. Hawthorn, Tom Mitchell, he's out of the race, so Wingard is next best there at Hawks. Melbourne Demons, we have Clayton Oliver sitting on top. of Petrarca. North Melbourne, Ben Cunnington is clear of Jai Simpkin by a few votes. Port Adelaide, Wines, then Boak. Only a couple back there, Boak.
And they're
Get around him.
not
They're
available
both
in
out.
the
Sorry,
teams
so
market.
Carl Amon's next best there, and he's well clear of the rest. So get around him. He's a ripper. Richmond, we've got Dusty. He shitted in there by the looks of that. Jack Steele is obviously the leader at St Kilda. Luke Dunstan is in second place. Sydney, we've got Luke Parker comfortably in front of Callum Mills. Dom Sheed at West Coast is the leader there. And at the Dogs, we have Bontempelli, McRae, then they're both out. So Libba is next best.
Perfect, mate. So that's just a rundown of every single team. If you have any interest on jumping on those markets can all be multied, those teams ones. So take note of those ones that you really want to pick out, or the ones that you have a different opinion of. But throw a few of ours in there if you want to use them as a guide, and you'll come up with still a fair bit of value. It's probably the only market at the moment, boys, isn't it, where there's still value with multiing, like your top 10s, multiing them together, your top 20s, multiing
Really
them.
hard now.
It's really hard to get anything up into that double digits. But the teams, if you throw a couple of those in there, like Dom Sheed, Taylor Adams and that, it can still bolster you pretty high. So something worth a look at. The other two markets I want to cover off, boys, is to poll the most 3 votes for the season. Now, this is just going to go across individually at the bar here, and I'm pretty certain we've all got the same guy. Who polls the most 3 votes in the year for you guys? Nev?
Bontempelli with 9.
Okay.
9
3
3-vote
vote
games, mate. Yep.
Anyone close to him, mate, or not really?
I've got about 3 or 4 blokes on 8.
Okay. Yep.
3 blokes, sorry. Yep.
Yep.
And that's Jack Steele, Tom Mitchell, and Clayton Oliver.
Yep. So pretty clear there.
Yeah.
Now I know for a fact he's with sports, but anyway, he's $2.50 for this market. It's short, but if you're a big punter, big spender, then by all means. Tybo, who's got most 3-vote games for you?
Well, look, mate, I know you're not going to be happy about this, but I didn't actually write down me who's got me most 3s. But what I did do...
You know you can look quickly.
What I did do is... I'm not going to count them all. Come on, mate. What I did do
Can't
is
count to 10.
the bars... the bars.
Okay.
So what
right.
we have is Bontempelli
Yep.
with 7 unanimous 3 votes.
Unanimous, okay.
Unanimous
All
3
right.
votes. So he's got the most unanimous between the lot of us.
Yep.
Perfect.
Bont.
Okay.
7, Oliver 6, and Steele 5.
Perfect. And I personally have Bont. You had him with 9
Yep.
3-vote games, Nev. So I've got Bont with 10 3-vote games. Every single game that I've given Bontempelli a vote in is a perfect.
Yeah, okay.
So he's got 30
Wow.
votes, and all 10 are 3 votes.
Great or shit,
So
according to you.
for me, if anything, he should be $1.90, not $2.50. But like I said, it's a short market. You've got to be a big spender to earn big money there,
Betsy,
really. But
can I tell you something,
yeah.
mate? So I've gone through our bars stuff, right?
Yep.
Oliver Wines, how many unanimous 3 votes do you reckon he's got for the bar?
Oh, 3?
6.
Because you hate him.
No. 2 unanimous.
Oh, so we're very up and down on him.
Well,
But how many 3 votes does Wines have for you? That's
Do you-
what
do
I'd
you know
like to
that?
know.
Oh,
off the top of
Because
your head.
I reckon
No.
one bloke at the bar severely underrated this
I've
bloke
given
all
him
season.
four best on grounds or 5 best on grounds this year. So,
Oh, I've only given him 4 too.
yeah, they're just at different times. They're, because
I thought he'd be.
He's
up.
all
I
over
thought
the
he'd
shop.
be right up.
Yeah,
there, to be
right.
honest.
and he's got guys like Boak and Wines out of there stealing votes.
Yeah,
That's why
interesting.
I'm going to say something here. I think you just steer clear of him for your top 3s.
Yeah,
People have got him rated fairly highly on their lists, but I just
you think blokes are more likely to still pinch the 3s off him than say Petrarca might be off Oliver potentially.
yeah. I think
even more so. There's a little bit more spread at Melbourne. There's only Petrarca taking votes off Oliver.
yeah.
So
So,
if he has
he's
a down
got
game, Oliver's there.
Amon, Boak,
Boak.
Alir has been outstanding as
Yep.
well.
See, I've only
alright.
got him for the 4 3 votes, but I've got him polling 16 out of his 22 games. So he's not necessarily best on ground all the time, but he's always getting votes.
Well,
So
It's going to be
So-
interesting.
good segue, Nev. That's where I'm heading next. The next market I want to cover off for everybody at home is which players polled in the most amount of games. So this isn't 3 votes. This is just which player has polled in more games than any other throughout the season.
Oliver Wines.
Shoot if you've got this up.
Oliver Wines, mate. 16 out of 22 games.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Wow.
16 games.
that
he
Yeah,
polls
mate,
votes in.
16 games. Remember, I can give a 0.5 too, so...
Cool.
Oh,
you
does
can.
that count?
Well,
Did you count
no,
that?
I'm having a look. There's only one game there that I've given him 0.5, so...
And Ty, do you know, mate, or you're going to look
Yeah,
into
mate,
yours?
no,
yet?
I
Yep.
do know, and it's the same as yours, Badsy. I've got Jack Steele. 15 times he's polled this year.
Okay, so I have a tie. It's funny that this is actually very funny now that I just thought about it.
I'm not
because
laughing.
my tie, my tie
laugh,
for the
yeah.
guys that poll in the most amount of games is Jack Steele and Clayton Oliver, both with 15 games they poll votes in, and they tie my Brownlow medal.
Yeah,
winner.
wow.
So, yeah, so
Sheer weight of numbers.
Ollie Wines for you, Nev, and so
I've also got Luke Parker, but he does not have a market available. I've been told by Neville. He's not in
does
the
he
market.
poll in the most amount of games for you? as well?
15, yeah.
Wow, and he's not in the market.
Yeah,
He
that's
might have
right.
been.
Jeez, you're
He
a
might have been
fan.
on your lap a bit during the year, was he?
Mate, I just think
I
that
think if you
people
want,
don't appreciate him.
if you want his market, I
And they
think
didn't
you-
appreciate him last
You
year.
need to just ring up and get his market, but it'll be thousands.
Good, I'll take
Yeah.
it. Because
Okay,
Tell him,
they
tell him,
didn't,
make me an offer.
they didn't appreciate him last year and he finished top 5, guys.
This
So
is true.
Yep.
He's undervalued.
Okay, so that's just closing off on a couple of the rare markets that have bobbed up. There'll be more next week as well with your head-to-heads and all those sorts of things, and also usually some of those novelty ones like the most votes for a bald guy. You're not there this year, Ty, but yeah, the
Ruckman.
blokes with beards, the ruckman,
Yep.
all that sort of stuff. But
That, is
we
that
don't need to
normally
touch
the week
on them.
before
Bald
or
guys
a
with
couple of
beards.
days before?
Usually 3 or 4 days before, a couple of novelties coming out. But it's time to get into our best bets, okay, boys? So this is what we work hard all year for. During the year,
It's what we
especially
hang our
back
hats
end of the
on.
year, we absolutely try and deliver the huge value where people can punch in massive multis based on our stuff as a guideline to produce huge multis that can figure in massive sums. But end of the year, tallies are finalised, and all we want to do is give you some absolute guaranteed jam. This is where it starts. Take the bloody lid off the jam jar. So,
Love
individual best bets is where we're going to start. So
Okay.
this is you backing yourself in off your own tally. This is reputations on the line here, boys.
Easy. All right, I'll take us away because I have a bloody ripper. All right.
Now, our best bet is not, we should let everyone know, our best bet's not a multi. We don't do multis on our best bet.
That's too
It's-
easy.
It's just
That's too easy.
best bet on a particular market. Okay?
All
What do
right.
you got for
Thanks
us,
for
mate?
clarifying, Bards. I
Just took your
have.
10-legger away, did I?
I have to reevaluate
$10,
the whole thing.
10 favourites.
Look, I've got top 10 market here, and I've found some value. Paying $3 is Travis Boak to make top 10. Now, this bloke finished the season. Missed an opportunity for the pun there. Outstanding form to finish the year. I'll just pull him up real quickly because we have a couple of minutes.
Doing it all year.
For instance, Ty, I had him polling 6 out of the last 9
Yeah,
games.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of the last 9 games.
Okay.
I just
So-
did a terrible pull. there.
He's got 3 best on grounds and 3 second best on grounds according to my votes to finish the year off.
Yeah.
So bloody gun, get him in.
All right, so Travis Boak, top 10, 350, did you say?
$3.
$3. All right,
3 flat.
that's Tybo's best. Nev,
Righto.
I'm getting nervous now.
You should.
I've gone with a bloke. So he's polled in 13 games. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got him for 5 best on grounds this year. And it's Tom Mitchell, the pig. I think he's back to form this year. I've decided to go for him at $3.50, top 5. So, yeah, I've got him sitting 5th at the moment in my tally. Well, not at the moment because he ain't moving. But, yeah, he is currently outright 5th, a full 2 votes in front of 6th place.
Yeah, perfect.
That's outstanding.
Yeah, which gives me that little bit of
Buffer.
movement. Yeah. But, yeah, Tom Mitchell paying $3.50 too. So, we looked for value, over about $3, I think.
Yeah,
Was
we
sort
had to
of-
be over $3 for
yeah,
our best bet. Yeah, I didn't
that was
explain
our
but-
criteria. But yeah, I've gone Tom Mitchell, top 5, $3.50. Pretty confident with that because he's polled before. He's won Brownlows. I think, yeah.
He's been outstanding too. That game against Collingwood, he had over 40 disposals, guys. He's been in unreal form all year.
True. The other important thing to mention about that buffer that you like we want that buffer for our best bet to be confident in ourselves.
Yeah, definitely.
But the other important thing is dead heat rules apply if you're betting with, say, sports bet in particular, right? So Nev says his man coming 5th. He's 2 votes clear of even 6th place. So that's really important because if he ends up getting if he has another bloke join him in 5th, dead heat rules apply, and your $3.50 is down to $1.75. So, which is not what we're after.
No, exactly.
So that's not delivering any jam. If
Love
there's a
the
draw in
buffer,
there.
mate.
Yeah, perfect. Always keep in mind that dead heat rules apply depending on who you're betting with. Mine, boys, I'm actually going to go to the leading vote getter for a team.
Okay.
And I'm heading to Collingwood. I'm going to find out a few blokes where you got him sitting just for interest's sake. But my best bet I can offer is going to be most votes at Collingwood to be Taylor Adams at $3.50. No, I'm good, mate. $3.50 there, Taylor Adams. So I think in the market there, Jordan De Goey is favourite at $1.90 or something like that. And then it's Taylor Adams, Grundy and whatnot. Now, if I just pull up my team right now for Collingwood, I've actually got Taylor Adams on 12 votes. And he's 3 clear of Grundy for me. 4 clear of De Goey, who's the favourite. So, for me, he's always been liked by umpires. He's a midfielder. He gets votes on the regular when he plays good games because he's not a mouthy little bugger. He's respected. And, 3 votes clear is enough for me at a team to take the $3.50. So, he's my best bet.
Well, you asked. He's polled in 6 games for me.
Yep.
He's on 11 votes. Well, 11.5 via my strategy. And he is 5.5 in front of De Goey and Grundy.
Where is he for you, Tybo?
I've got him on 12 votes.
Perfect, same as me, yep.
2 behind
There's a but
De Goey.
here, isn't there?
2 behind De Goey.
Ooh.
Yeah, but
Jeez,
I know what you're
erratic
saying,
this
though. Taylor, I'm just different to you. Because you follow the fucking sheep, mate. Look, I've got... I know what you're saying. Taylor Adams is a great player, and he ticks all your boxes. He's a tackler. He gets all the disposals, contested footy, all those hard things. De Goey, I thought, just had a few really good games throughout the year. But Adams is right up there, so
let's hope so.
Put a knocker on
As
that.
I said, reputations depend on it, boys. Okay, time for our individual roughie. So this isn't a multi either. This is our individual one single market again to keep it simple. But this is our roughie that, but we still believe it can win because our tallies individually say so. Okay. So, boys, what's paying a shit ton out there that you think we can get on?
Let me tell you, mate. Oh, there's a lot. There is a lot that you can put money on. However, last night I placed a large bet on Jack Steele.
Yes,
Jack
you did.
Steele to win the Brownlow medal.
You don't place bets that big either.
No, he does not.
It was quite large. And,
Your wife
He's
know about
hoping
it?
his wife doesn't find out.
Actually, no, I told her today. Yeah, I started with how much I'd won before I put the bet on, though.
That's why his bed's out the back.
However,
inside.
And I went to go inside before and the door was locked. So, so Jack Steele, he's leading the Bars Brownlow. He's leading that. He's leading mine. He's tied for Bards' Brownlow winner, and he's second for Nev. Jack Steele, guys, paying $9 with Sportsbet, $8 with PointsBet. He's a ripper and he's a red hot shot.
Perfect.
So you've gone
He's your
Jack
roughie?
Steele
Yep.
To win the Brownlow
straight
medal.
out.
win Charlie.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a big one. It's a big
Ballsy.
one. Mate, not here to fuck shit.
It's not bad, is it? Because realistically, well, he's your winner. He's your winner by 7 votes.
Well, he
but
is.
you'll
He's
get,
mine.
but you're able to label him as your roughie.
Yeah.
That's not
because
bad,
he's-
is it?
Yeah.
For you, it should be your best bet,
outstanding.
nearly. You've got him 7 votes clear. Let's be fair. So, be confident, mate. You should be.
I'm confident. Yeah.
Okay.
Nev's not so confident. All right, Nev, who you got, mate?
Righto, so I've actually gone to the boxed trifecta market. So for the Brownlow. So my box trifecta, it's paying $10. Now, tell me what you think of this, boys, but box trifecta with Clayton Oliver, Jack Steele, and Ollie Wines. Paying $10.
Do you want to know what I really think of it?
Well, not you, because you rate one bloke. You don't rate one bloke. You
Yeah,
don't rate Oliver
exactly.
Wine, so you don't matter.
Yeah, okay.
Mate, it's perfect for me. At the end of the day, I've obviously got Steele and Clayton on top.
Yep.
But I've got Bont, Wines, and Titch all tied.
Yep.
For third position. So
yeah, cool.
he can easily be there if I've undervoted him by a vote.
Yeah.
Paying
So
10.
could the others.
Paying $10, and I've got they are my three. I've got Oliver, Steele, Oliver Wines. That's my 3 in a row. And even if Bont does somehow get there or someone else sneaks up, paying $10, you'll get the dead heat rule applies. He'll still be paying, at worst, if there's two other blokes, you'll probably still be paying $3 at absolute worst. That's if there's like a 5-way tie for third or something.
I think it'll only halve no matter what, just based on the dead heat.
Yeah,
just
righto.
anyone that has those players involved in it,
Yep.
if there's 2 or 3 or 4 players tied in it, anyone that has them in their bets all get halved.
Yeah, right. So,
on their dividend,
well,
so.
that means $5 at worst. So,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. So,
But, yeah.
perfect,
about yourself,
mate. Not bad. So, mine's also, I think he's a $10 shot. And it's actually your boy as well here, Ty. It's Jack Steele.
Steely.
Yes, but it's obviously not for the Brownlow medal.
Oh.
So, my roughie is selecting Jack Steele to be the player in the market we spoke about before to poll in the most amount of games. Poll votes in the most games. So, I've got Oliver and him both polling in 15 games this year. Looking through, especially when you've got a little bit of self-interest in on a player, I do not ever let my heart get in the way of my head when I do my votes. But you just never know in a few of those games with Melbourne if Gawn or someone could stick his hand up and pop a vote where the likes of Oliver just misses, where I've got him for the 1-vote games. Or even at the end there where I said Gawn kicks that match-winning goal, gets the 3.
Yep.
Oliver, oh no, he'll still get votes. Sorry, apologies. but regardless, I think
Bards is sick, guys.
Sickness has spread to his brain.
It's not COVID, but he's got something going on in his head.
He did test
looking
negative.
back on their games, there's games where I think Oliver may not. He might miss out because of track or Gawn, whereas Steele, mate,
He's
every
not
game
missing
I've
out.
looked back on, he dead said he's going to get a vote there, even in the games where St Kilda lost. And looking at Ty having him up by another 7 bloody votes, he might even
Gives
have
you
other games
confidence,
where I've
doesn't it?
missed out.
Yeah.
So I just think same rule applies for you, Nev. If they do both poll in 15 games, so be it. You're going to get reduced back to $5, but there's every chance he's clear
Yeah.
on $10. So.
Definitely, mate. Well, like, just looking at him here, I had him polling 13 games, which ain't far off Wines. But only one of those games did he poll 1 vote. Everything else was 2 or 3.
For Steele.
So you didn't give him
Yeah,
any
for Steele.
ones.
Yeah.
So I only gave him one vote. The rest were 2s and 3s.
Perfect
mate.
sense. When he was good, I'm confident he polls.
Mate, yeah, well,
So,
that team was a rabble, so he's the best by far on there.
perfect.
Yeah.
All right, boys. So that is our individual stuff done and dusted. Let's hope we can hang our hat on that. Let's hope we get some collects. Time for the bar's best stuff. All right. So these two are a collective of all our combined tallies weighted together.
It took a bit of wrangling and a bit of fighting
It did
for
indeed.
each of us to decide on one.
A few mild arguments across the bar.
So that's why Ty's got no hair.
But we've rested on our bar's best bet being the leader. The leader after 5 rounds of the voting to be Dustin Martin at $7.50.
But hear us out.
Definitely hear us out. We have Dustin Martin on 9 votes. We believe he will 100% be on 9 votes. Now, we here at the bar as a collective also have unanimous votes for 3 games, 3 votes for Tex Walker. So we as a collective believe he's likely to be on 9 votes as well. Neither of them are going to get above 9, but there is a game that has a small question mark on it for Tex because Adelaide lose
By about 40 points.
by
too.
40 odd points to
wasn't-
Sydney.
it wasn't
But
a close
But
one.
he kicked 6.
Yeah.
And we've
Never
all
mind.
given him the 3.
So there's a chance he only gets a 2 vote in it based on the fact that they don't win the game of footy. If that happens, we get the $7.50 for Dusty. If it doesn't, we get reduced odds of $3.75 because at worst, they are going to tie for the leader after 5 rounds. And this is our bar's best. We just want to be above $3 to absolutely lock it in and load up. So $3.75 might be your worst outcome of this. but you may get the $7.50. The other guy very close, and he's actually the shortest in the market, is Clayton Oliver. Now, we have him on 8 votes.
Is he shortest in the market?
No, Tex
or
is
is
actually
Tex shorter?
Tex is shorter.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway, Oliver's at 8 votes. Now, he's had a great start of the season as well, and we all pretty much have him on 8 votes. But no matter what, we can only see one game in there where potentially he can get the extra foot in the door, and that still only brings him to 9 votes. So we just think absolutely no matter what, these 3 guys, no one's getting above 9, and Dusty's definitely on 9.
Yep.
So that's a lock and load for the bar. Dustin Martin to lead after round 5,
Money
guys,
for
in the
jam.
Brownlow. So hopefully, that unlocks a good start, because that'll be early in the night, obviously 5 rounds.
Yeah, definitely.
Our bar's best multi. It's
Oh.
time for this one.
This is a ripper too. Plenty of value in this multi that we're about to go through.
We've found a lot of value in our multis this year that we've posted. So, yeah, a lot of them, we'll talk about them later, but
Yeah. Now, it was pretty hard to find, like I mentioned before, value in the top 10s, top 20 markets now. So thankfully, we locked and loaded them early in the year with huge amounts of value. They've come in. We'll get to that.
Cha-ching.
But we've had to find another market to create our bar's best multi, and it's all based off our own combined stats, like I've mentioned already. And this is what we come up with. It is in the teams markets, which we went through a bit earlier. And this is what we've selected. So get your, what is it? Computers ready? Ty?
Computer.
Get your
I don't
computer
know.
ready.
A lot of people have tablets
So-
now, mate.
Or
This guy still uses Morse code.
or just grab your bloody biros, will you? And
Biro.
write this down.
We use styluses these days, mate.
Okay.
Wake
All
up.
right, boys, listen in. We have, for the most votes for Carlton, so in the teams votes, multing them all, most votes for Carlton without Walsh, Patrick Cripps. We have most votes for GWS is going to be Josh Kelly. Most votes for Hawthorn without Tom Mitchell. We have at the bar Chad Wingard. Most votes for Port Adelaide without Wines and Boak is Carl Amon.
Lock.
Most votes for Richmond is Dusty. Despite how many games he missed, still killed it.
Lock.
Most votes for for Sydney is Luke Parker. And our most votes for North Melbourne is Ben Cunnington. So we combine those 7 legs, and it's going to deliver you $25.80. You can put a boost on that. So you're probably going to get close to $30 if you crank it. Yeah, that's a lock and load for us. We can't see that failing. Hopefully, we're right about it.
We're all on that already, so.
Yeah, so this is our bars, what our bars average is.
Yeah,
And
bars weighted average.
we all have these guys leading for us, don't we?
So
Individual.
this is unanimous.
Individual.
Yeah,
It
if
was
anyone had
averaged
someone
out.
different,
And then
Yep.
we compared
We-
across
we
all of our
removed them.
individual tallies, and we canned anything that was a 2-1 scenario.
we weren't
and
confident.
went everything that
Yeah.
was unanimous, and all of those 7 legs are. We're locking them in. We've already got our bet on it as a collective, so hopefully we return a good winner there, boys. Right, it is time to get into just for the sake of I suppose old time's sake, see you boys at the bar of what we've done across the year, our period of work, and talk about our other bets that we did throughout the year. Our lock bets, which were our Brownlow teams, our Brownlow top 20, and our Brownlow top 10s. Now, I'm probably going to hand this over to you a bit here, Ty,
Yeah,
just
mate.
to let us know, because I think you know probably off the top of your head,
Oh,
what each one of these lock bets that we offered throughout the year was offering at the time,
Yep.
and what it's come into.
all right, mate. So let's start with our teams multi that we did earlier on. It was the first one I think that we let rip.
Yeah, it's a similar thing to what we just offered as our best now that our tally's finalised,
Yep. So we let this one go
but we let this rip
very
about.
early in the year. Bars team multi.
this was on the 10th of June.
10th of June.
Posted this,
Yeah, it's a couple of like a month in.
or 3 months ago.
So Bars team multi, we had Laird to lead for Adelaide, Cunnington, Wines, Bont, Miller, Martin, Jack Steele, Parker, and Tom Mitchell. All of those are pretty much out of the market now, except for Cunnington, Martin, and Parker. $33 it was paying at the time.
yeah.
It's down to $2.70, I think.
Ba-boom!
That's what we like to see.
So,
Excellent.
that's outstanding.
So, obviously, one thing we never do here is go the early crow,
We
boys. But a market is always a great suggestion for where they're heading, and to be 33 into $2.70. Yeah, let's hope you got on board there,
It's a
guys.
good start.
All right, now let's talk about our top 20 best. Now, this is one of my favourites.
Mine too.
It's outstanding. We had Tom Mitchell, Jack Steele, and Rory Laird to make the top 20.
Oh, that's
What do you reckon
ridiculous.
that was paying?
That's ridiculous.
Well, I don't know. Maybe over 20?
$22.80.
Oh,
We also chucked in a few little extras down the bottom.
can
that
you
could have got
tell
on.
us what that's into now already, or not? Are you going to get to that?
Oh, that.
Those three. Well, that
That's
was our
like
initial. That was
$1.30.
our lock.
Was it
Yeah,
$1.30
it's
I said the other
$1.30
day?
or something.
$1.30,
Alright.
I think.
So
Yeah.
our
Those
top
three.
20 lock for those three.
There's no way they
is
miss.
$22 into
Don't say that,
$1.30,
Yep.
Yes, that's correct.
and then
And then we had extras, optional extras. We had Dane Zorko, which was Bards's.
It was,
Bards's extra, mate. And what is it paying at the moment? Could you look these up, Neville? Were you there doing nothing, mate? So Zorko.
I know what
was
it was
yours.
paying at the time.
It's paying $148
Yeah.
just for those four. Mitchell, Steele, Laird, plus Zorko. $148, and it has come right in.
Working on it.
Yeah.
Neville's
right.
going to tell us in a
So
minute.
who was
through
it
the next.
again? Just
Mitchell, Steele, Laird.
Laird, Mitchell. I can't even put
Touch
Mitchell.
Steele.
Yeah, you
I
won't
can't
touch
even touch
Steele.
Mitchell or Steele.
Steele.
So
Again.
Laird and Zorko, what's that paying for
Well,
top
if
20?
I look at Laird and Zorko, just the two of them are paying $2.70
So it's gone from $148 to $2.70.
because you can't put the other two in there.
Holy moly!
Can I get a price check? That can't be right. All right, that's good. How about Taranto? If you take Zorko off, mate, and put Taranto on there.
$4.80.
Okay, that was paying $136 when first nominated. Outstanding.
$4.80 is not
That's very
bad.
good.
Yeah.
And the last one was mine. Disappointed in it because Tim Kelly's shot me in the foot. But what's it paying, mate?
Well, see, it's
It
actually
was
paying,
46.
It's paying $3.
It's not bad.
I just
The
don't-
whole $3
It'd
is probably
it'd be
Tim
up over
Kelly.
tens.
Yeah, we're just not sure on Tim Kelly. That's all.
Yeah, he was dodgy when he came back, and then he did his knee. So
All right, but either way, our actual
That's
top 20
outstanding.
lock, the three blokes there at $22 into $1.30. So
is it
again,
130? Nick?
hope you got
What's
on
that,
board,
sorry?
guys. We won't know until we don't go the early crow. Nothing's the M word. Nothing's immoral. But time will tell. And our third one, mate, which was our top 10.
Yeah, mate. This one was outstanding as well. We're a bit sort of on
Yeah,
the fence
this one's
though with
still
it.
iffy,
It's
a
still
little
there.
bit.
It's only
But-
one bloke.
We had the same, but we added Sam Walsh to it. Pretty much. Jack
that
Steele.
right?
Yeah, Jack Steele, Sam Walsh, Rory Laird, Tom Mitchell, paying $19.74. So it's paying less than the top 20 with the three guys plus another dude.
That's it. That's how much value is in the top 20s early markets, though.
Yeah,
When you
another
get in
few
early,
weeks.
listen in early, catch on to where we're heading, and just see what these blokes are doing, and you forecast the future a little bit with where we think they're going to keep going.
Do you think, Buds, that the mole among us, Neville, set these markets? It was like, fuck, the boys have
Most moles are
Laird,
hairless,
Mitchell, and
mate.
Steele.
Wind him
Let's
in.
wind them in.
Are you working for Sportsbet, Nev?
Mate, if I was working for Sportsbet, I wouldn't be working here.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
So,
Or
what's
would
that
you?
come into?
Or would
Nev?
you?
okay, so that particular bet, those four for top 10, is into $6.85.
Jesus.
And
Alright.
it's Laird. Laird is the question.
Can I say, I don't mean to show slips instead of tips, but I got on this a few weeks beforehand at 127.
Show off.
These four dudes.
Show off.
Now, I hope it comes through because
All right.
I'll be happy.
So literally, that's what we do. Put the hard work in, so you don't have to. You don't have to back everything we do. Just back your own stuff, back yourself, just like we do. But if we're helpful to you and you can use this as a guideline to help you out and post even bigger bets, then by all means. But God, I really hope everyone got on board with those locks. Hopefully they deliver, and hopefully everything that we've just offered tonight delivers as well, boys. Getting pretty exciting for Sunday. What is it, Nev? 19th
Sunday
of
the
September?
19th of September, mate.
Yeah,
Over in
perfect.
Western Australia.
All right, now
Time unconfirmed.
before we wrap up too many things here, over the footy finals over the last couple of weeks, we also did a couple of best bet multis, Tybo, over just the four fixtures, and we'll do them again on our socials throughout the next couple of weeks, I guess, for footy finals. But we had four during the week. Was there an offer or something, Ty? Because I know we all went one extra leg to what we were going to for a bit more value.
Yep.
Yeah.
And 3 out of the 4 bets
Righto. Yeah. So
missed out by 1 leg.
So first bet was we had a bet on each game.
Yep.
First bet.
We don't even have to run through, mate. Really, just mention which game it was.
Yeah, it was the Cat Sport game. We lost. We had 4 legs, lost 2. Unfortunately, we didn't even get our return there, so that was just unlucky.
Pathetic, that one.
Next game was the Sydney Derby. We got 3 out of the 5 legs. Now, because of the 3, 5, and 7 leg rule, we missed 2, but we actually got our return there, so that was good. Next game, Demons Lions. We only missed the 1 leg. Bloody Luke Jackson wouldn't score, and he hit the post twice, Bards, I
He
believe.
did. Mate, 1 kick, he fucking hit 2 posts.
Yeah,
Say that?
yeah. That's
how close it was to go in. Hit
you
the
know
inside
what?
of the post,
And-
hit the other post.
and you know
I was blowing up.
And you know the punishment he copped? He lost about 6 teeth.
Oh, didn't he? What?
But so we did get our return there, and then the last game was the Dogs Essendon game. We missed out on a leg. Bont didn't score. I don't know why, but yeah. So we got 3. We didn't nail a bet, but we did get 3 bet returns. So we're going to reinvest that on our particular punters club.
I think we already have.
We have almost on some of these Brownlow bets, but yeah. So
Excellent. All right, before we wrap things up, Ty tells me we're going to do some under the pump tonight.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
Reckons he's
mate.
had a couple come in late, so
actually,
let's hit us live. Under the pump.
Okay.
What do you got for us there, Ty?
All
mate?
right,
normally
so-
we get a bit of a heads up, so this is going to be fun.
Well, the reader does.
Well, yeah. Let's see if he can
Nev.
read it.
Yeah, that's a good. That's
Oi,
very
Ty,
clever, mate. Yeah.
is you being able to say this in jeopardy?
Oh, you guys are comedians. So look. All right.
Excuse me.
You good
I
there,
should
mate?
not be laughing at the moment. All right, goodness.
How many we got? Just the one?
I
Yeah,
did
mate,
get a
just
test
one
too,
question.
fellas. It came
You
back
got any
negative.
questions?
Just so everyone at home is
No.
not worried about it.
All right, we've only got one question for under the pump.
Okay, hit us.
So this one comes in from Nick. He says, do any of you boys give Tom Stewart a chance for the Cats' most votes? He's paying $26, and he reckons he's got a couple of 3s this year. Do you give him a chance? We're going to start the buzzer in 3,
Start.
2, 1, go.
Okay. No. No, mate.
Straight
Mate,
up now.
I've got him 16 votes behind Cam Guthrie.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, there's no way he gets close.
I have him 15 votes behind Guthrie. 14, sorry. That's poor maths from me. 14. He's on 5 votes. Stewart. 2
Right.
best ons, apparently, with
That's
Nick.
enough,
so
Bards.
by all means, Nick, back yourself in. But
Yeah,
yeah,
mate.
he's not close.
I've got him closer than you guys. Only 7 behind Guthrie.
Okay.
Still well
That's
behind.
enough, mate. That'll do.
Perfect.
All right. Do we
One
do we have
question,
any?
you cop it all.
Do you have any questions on your buds that you want to ask, like just personally, under the pump?
Should I?
Put the boys under the pump. Yeah. You got anything for us?
Oh, I reckon I'd come up with
Do
something.
it.
Go on.
I think this is a stitch up, by the
2
way.
seconds.
Sounds
like a stitch up.
Sounds a stitch up, big time.
Go on, mate.
All right.
Here we go. This what shit I got to put up with.
How many?
Yeah, go for it.
How many what?
How many votes is Tom Mitchell clear of 6 for in your top 5?
What the fuck did you just
First thing I can come up with.
What the fuck?
What did you want me to say?
Oh, clear of 6th place.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, we've
Yeah.
all got. I know, and I haven't asked you yet.
Oh,
but I know
Jesus.
we've all got him in our top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how many clear?
Yeah. All right. Good.
So Tom Mitchell is 2 votes clear of 6th spot.
Did you start that buzzer, mate?
Yeah.
I've got him in equal 5th. No, fuck. Yes, I do. 2. Yeah, he's 2 votes clear of 8th.
Your idea, this, you fool.
Yeah, I know. You really put us under the pump, buds, with that question. What have you got him, mate?
Oh,
He doesn't know.
You
No.
don't know how to use a computer, do you? If you just flip back to page 3.
There he is, mate.
There you go.
He is 2 votes clear of 6th.
Oh, so we've all got him 2. That's enough.
So where was that question going, Bards?
I didn't want to ask one,
Oh.
mate. I put on the spot by knobhead over here.
It does look like a knobhead.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's up, Turbo. That's
All
it,
right,
mate.
fellas.
That's it for under the pump.
that is a wrap. Well, that's it for under the pump. That's it for the bar for the time being.
Yeah.
But I need to make mention, guys, we're going to go live Brownlow night. What is it, Nev? What date? Go on.
19th of September. It's a Sunday.
Perfect.
Brownlow is being held over in Western Australia, though, so time to be confirmed.
Yes. Now, seriously, tune in. We're going to give a recap on the night. before everything begins of what our current votes are. So if you've missed out on the pod, at least if you tune in on that one, you'll still catch up to these. You're not going to know if you listen to this anyway now. You obviously haven't missed the pod. But, yeah, we're going to recap all our votes for the bar's best bets and our individual best bets. But the biggest thing on the main night when we go live is we throw our unanimous votes throughout the whole night. So all the unanimous 3 vote getters per round, we will throw at you as the night proceeds. So you can just bet live as you're going. And there's heaps of ways you can do this. A lot of blokes have actually texted into us and told us a few of their strategies when they do this.
Okay.
Where they'll start with a kitty of $50 and they'll, $20, whatever your budget is. Throw it on that first guy that you think's getting a 3 vote. So and then just let it ride. You can let it ride. So you just keep reinvesting the exact sum that you've won if you want to risk the biscuit. You know what I mean? But you can choose. So for me, I might let it ride for 5 rounds and just bank that, and then start again with my budgeted amount and keep letting it ride. Bank that again every 5 rounds. One bloke wrote into us, said that he just lets it ride the whole way through, and then he has another small bet where he does the little let it ride for 3 rounds at a time and collects every now and then. The other one he lets ride, and if he goes for the whole night, wins squillion. So however you want to play it, but we'll definitely offer all our unanimous 3 votes, and in any of the rounds where we don't have a unanimous 3 vote getter, we will offer you all, if we have time, each of our 3 vote getter for the round. If not, probably just our roughest, so we can offer a bit of value throughout the night as well.
So we have 120 odd unanimous threes throughout the year.
Is that right?
Hell?
Is it 120? Is that what I text through? I thought it was 120.
Didn't read it, mate.
I'm going to say
turn the phone off if I get something from you.
It's about 120. I will confirm.
Just keep an eye on our socials. We might even put up some of those 3 votes just before, so you can actually have a look and get your bets in, because sometimes it is hard to keep up.
Generally speaking, the markets do come up of the day of the Brownlow for who is going to get the 3 vote for this round. Who's going to get the 3 vote for this round? So that's where we're there to help on the night. Run it live, smash it out, enjoy the cans. You will be as well at home on the couch.
I will be too here at the bar.
Hopefully we celebrate these other lock bets come the night's end, and the beers are flowing just as heavy as the cash.
Yep, let's hope so.
Until then, that's it from the bar.
Yeah, look forward to seeing our dirty mugs again soon, I guess.
Yeah, we'll see you all next week. Hopefully we get a better camera.
It's about 2 weeks, mate.
Or whenever it is, mate. Next week, the week after, who gives a shit, we'll be fucking back.
We will be.
And we'll have a better camera, so
yeah,
you'll be able to see us in a bit more definition, see all Nev's chins, not just the one. So,
and I might even have a better voice back. Beautiful.
I hope not.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, I'm finished.
Adios.
See yous. Bye.
Ciao.